So I want to start out by saying that I predicted this. If you read my book, anybody who's read this book, realize and watched any podcast that I've done over the last 5, 6 years, I've been saying the whole time that these orbs are going to come and wake us up. And I even gave specific times that when that might happen, and that's when you see uh, war between Israel and Iran. I put that in the book. So what Bertie was saying about their alarm, they are really alarmed. The orbs, to me, they're angels to me. They're biblical, just like you said, Jim. They're magical beings. They don't breed like humans. They were created. They listen to our thoughts. I interact with them every day of my life and have literally tens of thousands of bits of data and information from them. And when I interact with them, they're speaking to me. How do you get them to come? Because they listen to me and they send information. So I knew this time was coming. I know a lot about drones because I'm a drone pilot and I'm also a commercial pilot. And I can tell you there's a Remote ID Act that was passed by the federal government that says all toy airplanes, even models, if it's a half a pound or more, it has to have, it's got to be 0.55 pounds, just a little more than a half. You have to have a transponder on them to fly toy airplanes. So none of these are civilians. For one, civilian drones can't see in the dark unless it's got a FLIR camera, and that would usually be the fire departments or whatever. Uh, Also, I do know that a friend of mine in New Jersey called me, told me that he filmed the drone, one of these drones, minivan sized drones, fly over his house. He's shown a laser on it, and in 30 minutes, the FBI knocked on his door and said, "We know you did it, and if you do it again, we'll put you in jail." Yesterday, I was called by someone in Chapel Hill, North Carolina, that there was one of those same drones running a grid over Chapel Hill with a Black Hawk helicopter right behind it with its lights out. So yeah, the military, whatever they're doing, the drones, the orbs are coming on high alert. It's just like the Foo Fighters in World War II, when the fighters were going into Germany, these orbs were beside them. Um, so it's just my opinion that the orbs are on high alert. That whatever these the drones are doing. I don't know what they're doing. Maybe they're looking for something, sniffing for nuclear material. That would clearly explain why the orbs are coming in great numbers. And they're not going to stop. They're going to keep coming until everyone understands that we're not alone and that this confusing it with the drone thing and with something terrestrial, here has got to end. Everybody's going to awaken to a truth between now and 2026, and if not way before, early this year, that we're not alone and that there's something above us that's concerned for our safety. And it's the same thing with all these people that report seeing these orbs to me, and I have thousands that report to me that never send a MUFON or anywhere. They just reach out to me because they're fans. And it's always the same. They have these experiences after a tragic loss of loved ones, or husband, or wife, or daughter, or child. So there's patterns that exist in this. The drones are muddy in the water, but they will not prevail. The orbs are going to come and awaken this country, this world, and it's happening worldwide. And if you read this book, UFO of God, you'll see exactly that I predicted this years ago, and have been doing it every chance I get, every podcast that I do, to say it's fixing to happen, it's coming, and I know it because they're telling me this, and I can film it. and I can share it with other people, 200 at a time. See it. When I ask, here it comes. And that's because it's listening to what I'm saying. And it knows our thoughts. So I'm kind of worried about this, what the military's doing, why they're running grids all over the country and worldwide. It doesn't make sense unless they're trying to desensitize the fact that this non-human intelligence is coming into our world, and they're afraid of panic. So if it's not some nuclear material involved, is but I believe though they're coming because they're alarmed, like Birdie. So I don't know. We're speculating, all of us, but I was correct. That is happening, and it's going to happen before 2026, and everybody's going to know it. There's no getting around what's coming, and I'm not worried about the orbs at all. I'm worried about the drones and people, uh, not the heavens. So there's so much more I could talk about, but I would just be speculating. But I do know it's coming, and it's coming into our lifetime. And when we're all dead and gone, our children will live a new awakening, a new knowledge. And that's what the book tells you about, this new knowledge that's coming. So thank you for having me, Jim. I wished I could add more here, but without speculating to death, I just can only tell you